Have you ever wondered how a material made from nothing more than sand can create billion-dollar businesses? Glass is everywhere. Your car, your windows, solar panels, medicine bottles, even the skyscrapers that shape modern cities. But behind every sheet of glass, there is a factory that never truly sleeps. The furnaces burn day and night. The machines move without stopping. And shutting everything down for even a short time can cost millions of dollars. So, how much does it actually cost to own a glass factory? How do these factories make money? And can owning one become a billion-dollar business? Let's find out. At first glance, a glass factory looks simple. Sand goes in, glass comes out. But the reality is very different. Building a modern glass factory is one of the most expensive manufacturing projects in the world. Before production even begins, the company must purchase a large piece of industrial land. The location matters. Factories are usually built close to highways, railways, or ports. Glass is heavy. Transportation is expensive. Being closer to customers saves millions of dollars every year. Next comes construction. The factory needs massive production halls, storage buildings, loading areas, laboratories, water treatment systems, and powerful electrical infrastructure. But the heart of the factory is the furnace. A glass furnace operates at temperatures above 1500 degrees Celsius. It melts thousands of tons of raw materials into liquid glass. Building just one industrial furnace can cost tens of millions of dollars. And that's before installing the production line. The factory also needs cutting machines, cooling systems, robotic handling equipment, quality inspection cameras, packaging lines, and automated warehouses. Depending on the size, building a modern glass factory can cost anywhere from $100 million to well over $1 billion. That is why only a small number of companies dominate the global glass industry. The investment is simply too large for most businesses. But construction is only the beginning. The factory cannot simply turn the furnace off every night. Once production starts, the furnace must continue operating 24 hours a day. If the molten glass cools inside the furnace, it can harden into a solid block. Restarting production may take weeks, and repairing the furnace can cost millions of dollars. This means the factory keeps consuming electricity, natural gas, water, and raw materials every single hour. Even when demand slows down, many factories continue producing because stopping can be even more expensive. So why would anyone invest hundreds of millions of dollars into a business like this? Because the demand for glass never truly disappears. Every new building, every new office, every new car, every smartphone, and every solar panel needs glass. As the world grows, the demand continues to grow with it. And that's where the real business begins. Now comes the most important question. How does a glass factory actually make money? The answer is simple. Volume. A single factory can produce thousands of tons of glass every week. Instead of selling one expensive product, it sells millions of pieces every year. Some factories produce flat glass for buildings. Others make bottles for food and drinks. Some manufacture car windshields. Others produce high-strength glass for smartphones and electronic devices. Each market has different customers, but they all need one thing: a reliable supply of high-quality glass. Most factories sign long-term contracts with construction companies, automobile manufacturers, food and beverage companies, and electronics brands. These contracts provide stable income throughout the year. Some factories also export their products around the world. If a country has low production costs, its glass can be shipped to international markets for even higher profits. But revenue is only one side of the business. Running a glass factory is incredibly expensive. The biggest cost is energy.
Glass furnaces operate at temperatures above 1500 degrees Celsius every hour of every day. That requires enormous amounts of natural gas or electricity. In many factories, energy is the single largest operating expense. Then come the raw materials: high-quality silica sand, soda ash, limestone, and recycled glass. Using recycled glass reduces energy consumption, which lowers production costs and increases profit.
Labor is another major expense. Engineers, machine operators, maintenance technicians, quality inspectors, and logistics workers are all needed to keep production running safely. The factory also spends millions on maintenance. Industrial furnaces slowly wear out. Production machines must be repaired. Robots need regular servicing, and quality control systems are constantly upgraded. One defective batch can destroy thousands of products in just a few hours. That's why manufacturers invest heavily in automated inspection systems. Every sheet, every bottle, and every panel is checked before leaving the factory. Despite these costs, efficient factories can still generate impressive profits. The reason is simple. Glass is not a luxury product. It is an essential material used by almost every major industry. As long as people build homes, drive cars, use smartphones, and install solar panels, someone will always need more glass. But how much profit can a factory really make? And is spending hundreds of millions of dollars on a glass factory actually worth the investment? A small regional glass factory that costs around $100 million to build may generate between $40 and $80 million in annual revenue. After paying for energy, raw materials, labor, transportation, and maintenance, its annual profit may range from $5 to $10 million. A medium-sized factory with an investment of around $400 million can produce architectural glass, automotive glass, and specialty products for industrial customers. These factories often generate $250 to $500 million in yearly revenue, with annual profits of approximately $30 to $70 million, depending on energy prices and market demand. The world's largest glass manufacturing facilities are in a completely different league. Building one can cost more than $1 billion. These factories supply construction companies, car manufacturers, solar panel producers, and electronics brands across multiple countries. Annual revenue can exceed $2 billion, while yearly profit can range from $150 to $300 million in strong market conditions. But these profits are never guaranteed. If natural gas prices double, production costs can rise dramatically. If construction slows down, orders for architectural glass fall. If the automotive industry weakens, demand for vehicle glass drops as well. Even a single furnace failure can stop production for weeks and cost tens of millions of dollars in repairs and lost sales. That is why the most successful glass manufacturers focus on reducing energy consumption, improving automation, and signing long-term supply contracts with major customers. A glass factory may not be the most famous business in the world, but behind its walls is a capital-intensive industry that quietly generates hundreds of millions of dollars every year and supplies products that modern life simply cannot function without.